Hi everyone! So welcome back to my channel, and today we're doing a what I eat in a day video, except this one is going to be different than any of my other what I eat in a day videos. What? Why is it going to be different? Why is it going to be different than any of your others? Well, last Friday it was the first night I was out with my friends after being sick with the flu. A lot of you guys know I had the flu, and I was telling them about this little challenge that I was going to do until June. Hopefully I'll keep up with it, but I told myself from then till June, this is the challenge I was going to be doing, and it's going to help build my immune system while keeping me healthy and toning up and, aiding to weight loss and all of that. And they were like, I want to do the challenge too. I thought, you know what, why don't I invite all my subscribers to do it with me, and we can do the Sam O challenge. And basically, as I'm showing you what I'm eating in the day, I'm going to show you how my challenge is implemented in that, I guess we should say. So for phase one of my challenge, if you're interested and want to get started, I am upping the fruit and I'm upping the vegetables in my diet and the water. So I did this over the summer. I know that it works. Fruits and vegetables were just more available to me in the summer. There was a farmer's market at the end of my driveway pretty much every single Sunday, so we always would go there, and I just found myself eating more fruits and vegetables over the summer, and my abs were rock solid, and yeah, I felt really good about my body. So I'm starting that all up again. I am going to be posting pictures, every week, towards the challenge and what I'm eating, so you guys will get meal ideas. So you can follow me on Instagram and Snapchat, and I show meals on there. But definitely post your meals and hashtag SamOChallenge. That way I can get meal ideas from you guys. I can see your pictures and like and comment on them, and we can chit chat. But also, you never know who you're inspiring. Maybe you doing this challenge inspired your cousin that follows you on Instagram, and she's always wanted to, start losing weight and getting healthier, but just needed the courage and needed the motivation. I hope you guys will try this challenge with me, especially if your goal is to get in shape by summer and feel good by summer. So I hope you guys enjoy, and let's get started. First, we are starting off with breakfast. I have my coffee and my creamer, nothing has changed there. And now we are starting with my challenge right here, and that is for breakfast. I usually always have either yogurt or oatmeal for breakfast. Today I am having oatmeal. The low sugar kind is the one that I buy because I do like to watch my sugar. And I'm also adding in unsweetened almond milk. So that's a big thing too. Make sure it's unsweetened if you do want to add almond milk instead of milk. Phase one of my challenge is to have fruit and veggies with every meal. So I'm adding kiwi. I read so many health benefits of kiwi. One is really high in vitamin C, which is good for, building up your immune system, for better skin and hair. And a cup of kiwi is 5 grams of fiber. What that does for weight loss is it makes you poop, and you want to poop regularly. This is so awkward. Am I really talking about this? You want to do that. You want to do that regularly on a diet and be regular, because you don't want to have like this little poo belly and be constipated, so it's healthy. Especially if you're bloated and your stomach is constantly looking bloated and puffy and poo belly-ish, you want to make sure you're having fruit and water to really flush that out. And the second part of my challenge is we're going to have water with every meal. So breakfast, lunch, and dinner, you're going to have water. So at the end of the day, I'm pretty close to an equivalent of 8 water bottles. I do just use the same one. The first water bottle I drink is Poland Springs, and then the next is my tap water. Okay, so next it's time for a snack. You don't have to have fruit and veggies in your snacks. If you want to snack on them, then you can, like I'm going to show you now. But really the challenge is in your breakfast, lunch, and dinner, adding fruits and vegetables. So for my snack, I cut up a banana, and then I melted peanut butter and poured it on top, and then sprinkled a little bit of cinnamon, but it kind of got carried away when I was holding the camera. Okay, so now we are on to lunch, and I am having grilled chicken with hot sauce. Yeah, I love hot sauce. I do mix a little plain yogurt on top, and it's kind of like a sour cream taste, except plain yogurt is much better. And I'm also having, here we go, we're having our vegetables on the side, because that's what we're doing with each meal. We're having fruit or vegetables. So I am having carrots, and I chopped them up, and I poured a little bit of lemon juice and a little bit of salt on them. The reason why I did that is when I think of lunchtime, I think of like chips and something salty. It's just how I would always eat. So carrots, lemon, and salt does sort of have this like salty chip taste. Okay, so for my snack, I probably do this once a month, if that. I had a protein bar. I stopped off at a gas station and I just kind of read all the labels. I had this protein bar before, so I knew it was like kind of a safe one. Like I knew I liked the taste of it. I normally don't do that though, and that's why I don't have another one to show you. I just have to show you like the actual label. My thing with protein bars, and this is just a personal opinion, I only have them like once a month, if that. I don't get crazy with them because I think that people start to get like crazy, like, oh, I need protein before I go to the gym, I need my protein bar after I get out of the gym. Like, then you're just adding too many calories and carbs into your diet from that bar, because those bars are loaded with carbs. A lot of them are loaded with sugars, so I'm really careful. Okay, so now we're on to dinner, and I have honestly become like the crock pot queen. I just like throw everything in the crock pot. If you have one, perfect. If you don't, get one. Honestly, the food comes out so tender and just like melts in your mouth. You can make like pot roast or anything. Like we make a lot of chicken and turkey meals in our crock pot, but yeah, okay, so here's one. This is an original recipe by me. So here is my dinner from the crock pot. It's chicken with pineapple and homemade salsa. So I'm getting my fruit and veggies in this one actually. I only used a little bit of pineapple, not a ton, just to kind of sweeten it a little bit, but it wasn't like crazy pineapple. The way I made the salsa is I just made it homemade. I found a salsa recipe with cilantro, tomato, onion, garlic, yeah, and I just chopped everything up. I threw it on the chicken. I chopped up a pineapple. I actually bought a pineapple, not canned pineapple, and I put it in the crock pot and I let it sit for 8 hours. So everything was just so like juicy. So yeah, that's what I had for dinner and it was fabulous, and obviously I had water with that, and yeah, and I was very satisfied. So I hope you guys enjoyed my what I eat in a day video. I'm going to keep making these as well as keep talking about the different phases. So right now we're just in phase 1 of my challenge. I hope you guys will do it. Make sure to hashtag me and tag me on Instagram so that I can see your progress and we can chit chat. So yeah, have an awesome day and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!